But like I said, as I was making my way out the door, she beat you.
Your voice, baby.
I heard you. It's too late. Didn't have my shit together. That's what happens.
I did my errand.
I'm gonna stop at Lowe's too.
Why?
I need to go look and see if they've got another nozzle just like this for my pressure washer. I figured out why I was having problems with the other wrong damn size, the inside OD. I should say the inside ID, inside diameter of it is, the opening is not as big, so it won't fit that coupler like it's supposed to. You know what I need to do? I need to go walk through that shop. I've got a tablet now where I don't have to worry about pages and pages of paper. Go out there and make a list of what I want to keep and what I want to let go of.
Yep.
I have a rough idea, but it's better to get it all down and make it pat. If that's the right word.
Your list of what to give away, unfortunately, needs to be longer than the list of the stuff you want to keep, because there's very little chance that we will be moving into a house when we get there. Chances are we will be moving into an apartment at least right away and have storage units. And I do not want to have storage units for 12 years.
I don't either.
So, show me where the keys are.
What keys?
The keys to the storage units.
Right there at the door.
Okay.
God, I was watching all that stuff about Rocky Point and Choya.
Yeah.
Trying not to get angry at it. My dad, my mom, Uncle Les even, and Aunt Debbie, and they've all told me not to let it eat at me, that there's no way of getting in the way of progress, but god damn it.
Well, hell, what do you think they were when they first started coming in?
They
How
were
do you think the natives felt when they started coming in?
Money.
Okay, and now it's just more money.
But I always thought, based upon the way things were down there, that was always meant to be a place to come and get away from all of that shit. Because there was none of that shit down there, so that you could enjoy the peace and quiet and be able to just, now you can't do that. Sandy Beach used to be a 5.5, 6 mile piece of paradise where you could just take your sand buggies and your 4-wheel drives out and just run till you get tired. Back and forth. You did make shit how many times you went back and forth. Let's see.
No, thank you.
Now I've got hotels, resorts, and condos built on it. It's just people changing the names of things, for Christ's sake. Like there was a comment on that last video that I sat there and watched. It's not Competition Hill. That's San Juan Hill. It's always been San Juan Hill.
Competition Hill?
Yeah, they started calling it Competition Hill. No, it's San Juan Hill.
Never heard of that.
They have competitions to get up it or something
I guess.
like that? Maybe that's why they
Ain't no
called it
fucking
that.
competition no more. It used to be a lot steeper. It's kind of like this now. See my hand?
Yeah.
It used to be like that.
It's like, I want you to show me what you need to show me because I'm driving still.
It used to be like this.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of like that.
Reggie.
When we get down there, I will take Janko up there, and I will not take Mrs. Hebrew up.
Sissy.
Plenty of room up there for us to sit, just like this, be able to look down, get out, look down the hill, take your phone out, and make all kinds of pictures. Chris. I'll bring Purdy, and Purdy's still alive, even if she's not. I still have that leash. That's what I'll. Chris wearing his belt. That's what I'll hook to his belt, so he doesn't. When we climb up to the actual top of the rock, so he doesn't fall to his death.
Why would you want to hook Purdy's leash to my belt?
So you don't fall off the mountain and fall to your death.
Yep, because if you
Which
climb
is
up to the top of the
exactly what your
rocks,
dad just said.
you climb up to the top of the rocks up above where you can stop with your car, your four-wheeler, or side-by-side or whatever.
Yeah.
Almost a straight sheer drop down the other side.
Mm.
And it's all rock.
Gonna need something more stable than his belt loop,
Yeah.
because
Build him a fucking harness.
his belt loop will snap right off.
His belt might, but his belt loop might, not his belt. I'll make sure to put a different belt on the seatbelt belt. Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of belts, I meant to tell you, you know what old Uncle Vinny is carrying in the WWE shop now?
What?
Seatbelt belts.
Really?
Yep.
Seatbelt belts?
Probably.
Like the ones you have,
Yeah, like the one you've got that you wear, your Batman belt.
Yeah.
or your
I
other
wouldn't mind
hero's
having one of
belt.
those WWE seatbelt belts.
Depends on how expensive they are.
Yeah. Well, I haven't gone into the shop and looked at them all the time.
By the way, do you remember me telling you? I don't remember if I told you. My check was just short of 45 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
After
gonna get
taxes-
45 hours.
What?
Probably, I said it's probably going to be like that when they get all their dominoes straight again. That's what they need.
Yeah.
The hell is that?
My mouth.
Oh.
Just so you know, Chris.
Yeah.
You didn't break my nose, but you fucked it up.
Hmm.
Just after taxes and everything?
You want to take the interstate put on there?
No, I forgot. No. Just short of $10 an hour after taxes.
Huh?
I figured it out. 445 minus, or the amount of hours minus, I don't know. I did the math.
45.
I divided the amount of the check by the number of hours worked. It came out to like $9.93 an hour
What the hell was that?
after taxes.
Okay. You did that hurt your head, man.
Chris, can I have a tissue, please?
I can also tell you, Chris, that you did not break
Thank
my
you.
nose, but it does hurt like hell. And it's swollen. Good God, is it swollen? Oh my God. Yeah, it's swollen.
You got a bruise there on the bridge of your nose?
No, probably on the inside, though.
Oh. From my hard head last night.
Yep, they're out from the Johnson
The
& Johnson vaccine.
Okay.
Or Janssen & Janssen, I should say.
What the?
You hit me in the nose with probably the hardest bone in your body. Which is where your head rounds right here.
Yeah.
That's probably the hardest, most densest part of bone in your body.
Need to pee.
Somebody hits you right there with their fist, you can break their hand with it. Stun you a little bit, but it'll break their hand. Break their fingers, their knuckles. It's that hard.
My places for hiring. No offense, but I don't really want to work a
Working right.
restaurant.
Why not?
I'm telling you,
I
control the banks.
know. I'm afraid I'm going to get turned down by a bank because
Yeah.
my credit is so bad.
I don't know that they use your credit rating as a means of hiring.
Yes, they do, because you'll have access to so many people's private information. social security numbers, somebody's bank accounts, maybe credit cards. Wouldn't surprise me if they did background checks.
Well, now that I wouldn't be surprised at, but that other is.
You want somebody who
Credit
is
rating
ethically
is-
and morally loose, nosing around on your bank account?
Well, credit rating is a crude at best measuring stick of people's spending habits, not how. That's a crude measurement of how well they handle their money.
Well, mine was a lack of education. My
Not-
parents never taught me anything about credit ratings.
That's not a measuring stick at all as to how well somebody can do their job. Somebody with a AAA credit rating and a score in the 800s can still do just poor a job working in a place using credit ratings as a means for hiring as somebody like me with where their credit score is less than 600. For me, it was 2 cars that fucked up my credit rating. It was my pickup truck that I bought in Idaho and the car I shouldn't have bought out here.
And your divorce.
Well, my divorce didn't do too bad to me. It hurt Lorna worse than it hurt me.
Want to bite?
No, I don't. Thank you for offering.
Dad has a bike in the shop on the other side of mine.
If you were gonna park, why didn't you park up there where my spaces were at? I don't understand.
Because there are spaces closer over on this side.
Oh, okay. I didn't see. I'm sorry.
Because I'm smarter.
Yes, you are always. I'm not trying to say you're dumb.
I know.
Whoop.
Never
Bump
mind,
edge.
garbage.
Tuck my mask in my pocket. I don't know what their policy is.
Oh, Chris, take the mask.